Recently I had a question about fertilizing my raspberries. Well, I do it two different ways. In the fall, I run a fertilizer through a fertilizer injector right into my drip lines, and it comes right down that tape and it slowly weeps at the base of the plants. I do that in the fall after they're all done fruiting. In the springtime, I give them another application, but I do it on the surface of the ground using my sprayer. Now I have a battery operated 8-gallon sprayer here, and today I'm using Stark Brothers raspberry food with that you put in 2 tablespoons per gallon of water. So I'll show you how I do this. I just take my sprayer and I run circles around the black raspberries. A couple times, get them good and soaking wet. For the red raspberries, I run a stripe down each side because they'll be sending up new canes in all sorts of places. The black raspberries will send up new canes right at the base of that plant. They're a little bit different. Now, if you wanted to, you could just give it a light strip down where the drip line is. But I want to concentrate around the base of these plants. Now you notice they're just starting to push new growth. There's a few new shoots coming up. I can see at the bottom of this one here. You can see down in there. I noticed you can also see some dandelion in here and some violet and some other perennial weeds that need to be removed. Now I'll either come through here and spot kill them with a weed killer, or in some cases I can pull them out and get all the root. But you want to get rid of all that stuff around the bottom of your plant. It just gives you a place for pests to hide. The more weeds you have, the more insect damage you're going to have. So I try to keep this clean, but I neglected it last year, I admit it. I had so many things going on, planting new stuff. Now this will be my third harvest off of these since I planted them. And look how nice and thick the canes are this year. They weren't that thick last year. The first year you get plug plants. The first year you get a spindly little cane like you have over there. See how wiry those things are over there with all those dandelions and weeds? Because that's their first year. So they wintered over. They grew last year. They wintered over. And then this spring I attached them to the wire. Now the following year they'll get erect like this, but they won't be quite as thick. And then the third year, which is what we're looking at here, they'll be nice and thick like that. And you don't want to have a whole lot of them, maybe 5, 6 at the most in a group. If you have too many, you're going to get more fruit, but it's not going to be the quality that you would have if you select your nicest 5 canes. 5 is a good number for raspberries. Now you can push it to 6. You could probably push it to 7. But I think 5 works good for me. It makes me concentrate more on those 5 canes and try to get a nice full row without crowding it. We're just about out of reach here. I'm going to have to move the sprayer. I bring my sprayer down the row as far as my wand will reach to the end, and then I work it like that. All right. There's always something to do in the garden. Thanks for watching. Warrior in a Garden out here.